Today, happy Friday to you all. I decided after having some issues with my OBS recording last night that I was going to go ahead and do this thing live. I've never attempted anything like this, so big shout out and thanks to all the people who participated in yesterday's video, who put out the questions. That's where I'll be pulling most of this stuff from, and then as people kind of filter in, I'll try to get those questions answered as well, but I'll do my best to prioritize and get the questions answered for the people who submitted them yesterday. Want to give a shout out to a couple people, and then also if my multitasking skills are on point, I'm also going to be doing some auto fighting in the background. So I see people hopping in: Nitro, Gary, Karthik, Zion. What's up, guys? I'm going to do my best for the people that are not watching this live to go ahead and jump over and get into those questions first. So I hope you're all having an awesome Friday, man. I'm looking forward to the weekend, looking forward to getting out of this office. So yeah, I want to give shout out to actually two. I mentioned that I was looking for one content creator to feature today, and I couldn't decide who I wanted it to be, so I actually got two, and I'm going to switch over now, and I'm going to grab the first one here. Both of these have been really big supporters of the channel for a while now, and I thought it was only appropriate for me to kind of show some love in return. So first off, we've got the B Manny, which the B Manny, you've probably seen him around. I've seen him in other chats as well, but he got into a donation war with Drew Jones. It's been a couple weeks ago, but dude, I can't thank you enough. That donation, the support of the channel was immense. Really appreciate it. I was your 700th subscriber this morning. Would love to be able to push this guy upwards of like 750. I will have the link to his channel down in the description below, so definitely go check him out. He's got videos, looks like he puts up pretty much every week, if not a couple times a week. Rank up videos, crystal openings, stuff on mastery, so definitely go check him out. And then the second one, this should come as no surprise to anybody, is actually the one and only Miss Molly Miller, which Miss Molly Miller, I don't know why I call you Miss, but Molly Miller has been a big supporter of the channel for a long time now. She's from St. Louis, which is where I'm from, so she's just across the river from me, but I saw on Keith Winnett's channel, he was streaming yesterday, that she mentioned that she was starting to stream now. So she's got one video up. She's at 81 subscribers. I would love to be able to push Molly up over 100 subscribers today. So again, the B Manny and Molly Miller, both of their channels, the links to those are down in the description. So definitely go and check them out. All right, let me get back over and welcome a few people here. Let me jump back over to the chat quickly. Yeah, I've got a bunch of people that have hopped in. Amino, Infinity Gamer, Wargal, Copper Nico, William, what's up, guys? Veritas. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough time to get everybody in here, but what's up, guys? Happy Friday to you all. It's my lunch break. Going to hang out with you, answer a couple of questions. So let me get right over into and I'll jump back and forth because I am going to record this. I want this to be fairly watchable for the people that did subscribe or did submit questions as well. So I don't want to overlook the chat, but yeah, most of the questions will come from there. All right, let me get I am going to be auto fighting through the special event quest because the completion event is going on right now, so I need to get some points in there as well. Okay, let me pull up the comments. The first comment actually came from the B Manny. He asks and says, "Hope you got Hyperion, bro." I appreciate that, man. I did get Hyperion. I put up 6.4, like just shy 6.5 million points to get him. But yeah, I'm super excited. We'll be putting together a closer look video on him. We'll have that up at some point this week. Track Runner 9022 says, "Is the arena system broken?" And I did a full video on this earlier this week. I don't personally think that it is broken, but definitely go check out that video. I did a full walkthrough on my comments, my suggestions. Definitely go check that out, man. Who else we got? Dark Sage says, "What's up, Joel? Hope you're well. Quick question: do you think Ultron with his signature ability stands well against Magic's Limbo?" I don't know how you guys feel about this, but me personally, I'm not a big fan of Ultron against Limbo as a 4-star character, only because a lot of times in the higher tiering, they're all running Mystic Dispersion, so you've got your armor up abilities, plus your dexterity, plus your regen, and that all feeds in power. So I don't know. I guess the jury's out. Maybe a 5-star Ultron would be able to handle her better. But for right now, I think I don't know. I think there's better options in Alliance 4 on offense. What's What's up, guys? Hopping back over to chat for a second. J-Wag, Garland, what's up, man? Gary Singh. Jars in the house. What's up, dude? Hope you're all having a good afternoon, man. Okay, let me jump back over into the comments section. I've got so much going on right now. This video, I'm going to try to do this live, but I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be all over the place here. Omega Mutant asks, Joel, what champion are you most looking forward to seeing in MCOC? I don't know about you guys, but I have very much been looking forward to finally getting Doc Ock in the game. So I think more so than anybody else right now, I'm really hyped to see Doc Ock in the game. I think Vulture is going to be a pretty good champ. I'm pretty excited to see Spider-Man Homecoming as well. But definitely for me, for my money right now, it's definitely Doc Ock I'm looking forward to seeing. Mike Joey asks, how are you doing today? Does Hyperion have to be duplicated to be good in AQ? No. There's a lot of questions on Hyperion that were submitted yesterday. No, he does not need to be duped. Yes, he is good in AQ. Yes, he's good in Alliance War. He's the best cosmic character by far, so definitely rank him up. Contest champion, what's up, dude? Ultron ain't so good against Magic. Yeah, I don't know. In theory, he sounds like he would be good because of his awakened ability and the energy damage, but it just doesn't quite equate when you actually play the two. Is the Grand in the house? What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna be jumping back and forth between the comment section from yesterday's video, so I'll do my best to grab some questions here and jump over there as well. First question from the chat. Anthony Amendola, what's up, man? Hey, Joel, who should my first rank 5 champ? Dr. Voodoo, used in AWO, or Wolvie? Man, that's a good one. I think personally, I probably would take up Voodoo first. Argument could be made for Wolverine because of his regen, but I value the ability to power control really above anything else right now in the game, so I would take up Voodoo first. Alright, back over into the comments section here. The Nemesis Crisis said, hashtag so casual. Shout out to you, dude. Wyatt Travis, sup, man? My clan does map 3, but I do not know how to do it. Okay, so Wyatt is basically asking about map 3. I will leave a link. Right now I have one in the description below to a very good map. For map 3 season 4, the best thing you can do is just make sure that you're bringing in the right champs for whatever lane that you are assigned to. So first off, get with your leaders, get with the other members of your alliance. Make sure that you have your assigned paths, you know where you're going, and then pick out the appropriate team. That's the best thing that you can do. So go check out that map. Alexi Prinos, Joel, tell the community what a top 3 Marvel character you would like to see added to the game. I get asked this question all the time. I don't know about you guys, how you feel about it. I would love to see your comments here. Now that Doc Ock is being added, Carnage has been added. Those were always ones that I mentioned before. I think I would really like to see Green Goblin come to the game, or one of the goblins. I would like to see, I don't even know what his name is. Is it Lizard Man, I think? The lizard dude, the enemy from Spider-Man. I would like to see him. Silver Surfer I would like to see, but that's never going to happen. Johnny Storm, that's not going to happen. If it does, it's going to be a long, long time. Alright, let me get back over here into the comment section. Welcome to everybody who's jumping in. I'm hopping back and forth between yesterday's video to grab these comments, if you were wondering. East Selena Squad asks, I know you got Hyperion rank up video gameplay and how to use video. Definitely, dude. I will be ranking him up to rank 5 today. We'll be putting together a review on him probably tonight. We'll have that up at some point this weekend. Veritas, who would you advise I make my first Mystic rank 5? Options are a duped Ghost Rider, Scarlet Witch, or unduped Voodoo. Scarlet Witch I don't feel is really in the same league as Ghost Rider and Voodoo unless she's really highly ranked. Even so, I probably would prioritize Voodoo and Ghost Rider ahead of the two. Oh, man. That's so tough. You can't really go wrong either way. I probably would take Ghost Rider up of the two just because he was duped. No, that might not be a popular opinion, but that's where I'm at, man. It's just Lizard, says Nitro Curse. Yeah, whatever his name is, man. How long is the waiting list for your alliance? John, it's fairly long, man. You need to contact one of the alliance leaders. I don't keep up with any of that. Do you see Red Deadpool coming back like OG Vision? I do, but it's probably going to be a while. I would say whenever they're going to put out that movie, we may see another event come up, another arena for him. D King, what's up, man? Jacob Olsen, new offer in game. I'll check it out, man. All right, next comment came from JD. I now follow you on YouTube and Twitter. Thank you, sir. I enjoy your information and feel you are more down to earth than the other guys. I appreciate that. My question is, I just got She-Hulk and Ant-Man. Ouch, dude, I feel for you, man. It's my last 4-star pulls. Are either of them worth upgrading? No. Some people like Ant-Man in Alliance War Defense. I'm not a big fan of him there. I need to awaken them. Need lots more T4 basic catalysts. What are the quickest ways to get them? Quickest ways to get T4B. Love the Glory Store. I get at least 2 of those every week from the Glory Store. You can pick them up. Make sure that you do the T4 basic arena every single week. Alliance questing, you'll get them from your Alliance quest. Make sure you do special events. You'll get them for fully exploring special events as well. And it just takes a little bit of time. With the AQ crystals, sometimes you'll get a little bit lucky and pull fully formed ones out of there. But at the very least, you'll get pieces of them to be able to put them together. So it just takes time. You'll find the further you get into the game, you run out of T4 basic quicker and quicker. All right, Brian M, what's up, man? William Harvey, 2018. What are we talking about? Michael Hebert, what's good, dude? Hey, Joel, did you get Hyperion? I did. Am I late? Keith Winnett? No, dude, you're not late. I'm jumping back and forth between the chat and the comment section from yesterday's videos to answer questions. Let me pull one other question here from the comment section while I'm in the comments. Let's see here. Infinity Gamers, Joel, quick question. I have a 15K 5-star shards. Which champ shall I go for except Iceman? JC, thank you, sir. I will get right back to that question in a second. 15K 5-star shards. Which champ shall I go for except Iceman? Except Iceman. Ooh. A lot of the really good champs are already going to be in those featured crystals. I think Iceman is the best one to go for right now. Outside of Iceman, I would not spend on the featured crystals, dude. I would just grab the regular ones. JC Fury, thank you so much, sir, for your support of the channel. Can you make an overview tip video of Gwenpool? As soon as I get Gwenpool, man, I will be more than happy to put that together. But as of right now, I don't have Gwenpool as a 4-star character. But when I do get her as a 4-star character, I think she's coming up here in like the next maybe month and a half or so in the basic arena. Definitely we'll put that together. All right, let me hop back over to the comment section of yesterday's video. William Harvey asks, whom to rank 5, Vision or Star-Lord? Only have resources for one right now, Alliance War purposes. I get that question a lot. I feel personally that Vision is the better overall character. Better for Alliance War and for AQ, both those together. Double immunity should not be overlooked. Power control is really good. It depends upon which Vision you got, but Synthesis is strong. Power burn, power gain from an Awakened AOU Vision is really, really good. So yeah, I personally, I think the Vision is the better choice there. I know a lot of people love Star-Lord, but he's kind of a one-trick pony. I would take up Vision first. Keith Winnett, well, I guess I'm heading out to try to fix my sound and everyone. No problem, dude. Oh, hey, you got sound now. All right, there's a lot of questions in the chat. Let me grab one more, and then I'll go over to the comment section. I'm just going to randomly pick Robert Trenton. I pulled a 5-star Rocket Raccoon yesterday. Thoughts on him? Congratulations, my friend. I also saw that Seaton pulled him, I think, yesterday or maybe the day before. I would love to have a 5-star Rocket. I think his damage is going to be really, really strong. Might even find a little bit of use for him maybe in AW offense? Maybe, if you're not using his holdback ability, possibly. Yeah, I would love to get him for a Labyrinth of Legends run. I think you could have done a lot worse than Rocket Raccoon. Let's see here. Josh McCoy, Joel, this has come up in my alliance recently. Aside from the Glory and Greater Glory crystals, do you have any other ways to farm T4 class catalysts? Unfortunately, my friend, no. Those are just one of the rarest things in the game. It just takes time. Like T4 basics, you can build them up by opening AQ crystals. Sometimes you'll get lucky, sometimes not so much, and it just takes time to build those up. Try to get yourself a high prestige to get into an alliance that can pick one of those up every single week, or just take the time to build up the alliance that you're in. Yeah, they're just hard to get. That's all it is to it. Uh, good timing. His S2 is badass. Yeah, dude, I would love to have a rocket. All right, next question from the comments section. Let's see here. Hi, Joel, how are you, buddy? Mac, I'm all good, dude. I know I've missed a lot of questions. It's gonna be a weird live stream. I'll put it that way. Throwing in a subs collective name suggestion, the 801st Battalion. Aaron, I appreciate that, man. I am working. I've got a design in the works right now for my first 801 t-shirt. I'm going to buy myself and wear it probably here for my stream next week. Marcus Rice, hello, Mr. Line. Hey, Joel, how are you? I'm glad that I caught your stream. Have you heard about Resident leaving MCOC? I have, dude. Wish him the best of luck. Really nice guy. Was a big supporter of mine from the very, very beginning. Okay. Let me hop back over... Excuse me. Good thing I've got my coffee with me today. Yeah, I'm trying to auto fight through the special event. Trying to get through the comment section of yesterday's video and keep up with the chats. Okay, sure, why not? 999 asks, what is the best node in Alliance War to put Hulk on and why? Ooh, I'm not a big fan of using Hulk on defense. I think he's just way too easy to play around. The one thing that you're hoping with Hulk is that the enemy makes a mistake, and you can draw out the fight to keep him in a low percentage health to do max damage. So having said that, maybe the comments have probably got a good suggestion for that. I'll take any suggestions you got in the comment section, but maybe an all or nothing node. Maybe any sort of a defensive node. I guess he's just not a great defender, man. You're better off bringing him in on Alliance War offense. Joel07, I did get Hyperion, my friend. Fury node, Ricardo. Yeah, I guess Hulk wouldn't be terrible on a Fury node. He's just, for me personally, he's just too easy to play around. So if you're going to use him, I probably would keep him down to the lower tiers. All right, let me grab a question from the comment section. Hema Ruby, I'm sorry if I screwed up your name, man. I have 4 5-star champs: Voodoo, Electra, Awaken, Storm, Spidey Classic. I have resources for both Voodoo and Electra. Who do I rank 3? Keep in mind I have a maxed out 4-star Black Widow and Voodoo, or do I wait for more? Oh, you have 4 5-star champs. Okay, so you've got a maxed out 4-star Voodoo already. You've got Black Widow. That's a good question, man. I think 5-star Voodoo is a very, very strong character. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a 5-star Voodoo with your maxed out 4-star as well, so that's not a bad option. If you've already got Black Widow, probably would skip on Electra. I probably would pick up Spider-Man Classic. If he's duped, he's still a really, really strong defender. Alright, let's see. DC, my question is, Hyperion worth rank 5 even unduped? Yes. As I mentioned before, he does not need to be duped to be a strong character all around. Best cosmic character by far. Take him up. Kaliga Relinquo. Hey, I have a question on MCOC. I just pulled a 4-star Wolverine. I don't have an Awakening Gem. Is he still good to bring up to 330 and so on? Yes, I had my Wolverine, classic Wolverine, at 550 for a long time. And did not regret it. Still a good healing overall. A lot of utility there. So I would take him up to at least 440 and hope that you pull him with the dupe. I think he's even worth an Awakening Gem, but that's just me. Alright, any questions from the chat that I've missed? Rogue, aka Mathemana Master, if you could invent a buff debuff, what would it be called? What if would do and how would it play? Man, you ask me that question all the time, man. One of these days, I'm going to sit down and come up with something for you, but I got nothing off the top of my head. John Zekas, Joel, 5-star unduped Yellow Jacket to rank 3 or a 4-star duped Hulk to rank 5? Hulk all day, my friend. Yellow Jacket is an okay all-around player, better on defense, but Hulk is one of my favorite characters right now. I think he could arguably be a top 5 champ in the game, so I would take up Hulk easily. All right, here we go. Hi Joel from Tempter 070310. Hi Joel, when are usually Legend Run results available? They take quite a bit of time to come out. Somebody can answer this in chat, I'm sure. I'll try to catch the answer. But typically after the end of the cutoff, it takes like 3 to 4 weeks before the results are released. So Just takes quite a bit of time. I will make sure to look through the chat here. I'm sure somebody's got an exact answer on that one. Arshad, what do you think the cutoff for Civil Warrior will be? I don't think it will be that high as a featured champ. I would expect it to be probably 6.5-ish, maybe 7-ish. If I was wanting to get him personally, I probably would rank up, or I probably would go to about 7.5. Spider77, what is up, dude? I appreciate so much the super chat. Who do I rank for? A 5-star Dupe 20 Gwenpool or a 5-star Dupe 20 Archangel? Oh my god, dude, you have got you've got quite the dilemma on your hands. I would take both of them up as soon as possible, but certainly prioritize the oh wait, hang on, I'm sorry. They're both 5-star characters. Okay. Both 5-star characters, both dupe level 20, Gwenpool or Archangel. What do you think, chat? I would love to see what the chat thinks about this one. Yeah, vote down in the chat. I'm thinking probably Gwenpool. I think Gwenpool edges him out slightly in terms of damage and overall utility. But dude, you have two of probably the top 5 champs in the game right now. Can't go wrong either way. Yeah, I think I would prioritize Gwenpool there just slightly, though, dude. Congrats. Those are 2 awesome pulls, and thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. All right, let me jump back over to the comment section. Robert Beckham asks, "Hi, Joel. How good is Doctor Strange?" And also, let me just explain quickly. The questions are coming from the question submission video that I posted yesterday. So that is where I'm grabbing these from. If you don't see them in the chat, that's why. Keith, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat, dude. For the 5-star Hulk Luck. Brought me yesterday. Dude, every time I go into your chat when you're doing a crystal opening, I bring you all kinds of good luck. I wish that I could get some of that in mind, but who knows? Maybe next time. I appreciate that, dude. It's very kind. Okay, Robert Beckham asks, "Hi, Joel. How good is Doctor Strange after the patch? Is he good for any regular content of the game other than the arena?" When I did my Road to the Labyrinth video, I actually used Doctor Strange quite a bit. His healing is not what it used to be. His damage is not what it used to be. But when you have smaller amounts of damage that you're taking, like chip damage from blocking, from parrying, or even smaller amounts of damage from spiked armor, his heal is still pretty good, and you can heal through that. Overall, he's still a good champ, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to normal content like that, Voodoo is a better option. Dormammu is a better option. If you need a little bit of regen, Rogue, like you see here, has still got a stronger regen than him as well. So, I mean, if you don't have other options, he's still pretty good for regular questing. But yeah, that one hurts my soul. I loved Doctor Strange. He was one of my first awakened 4-star characters. He was my first 550. But yeah, he really got the nerf bad, unfortunately. Looks like we got a lot of people in the chat saying Gwenpool. So yeah, yeah, Spider. I think I would prioritize Gwenpool, but again, both characters are really, really strong. All right, let's take another question here from the chat. Let me keep moving up. It is event completion right now, so I am trying to get as many points as I can. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And before I answer the next question, I do also want to mention I gave a shout out to 2 content creators at the very beginning of the stream, which there was only like 10 people here, so let me mention again. The B Manny and Molly Miller, 2 big supporters of the channel. The B Manny he's at 700 subs right now. Molly Miller is not quite to 100. So big shout out to them, big supporters of the channel. The link to their channels are down in the description, so make sure we go and show them some support. What do you think Civil Warrior cutoff will be? Derek, I think it's probably going to be fairly low. I would be surprised if it's much higher than 6.5, 7-ish, right around there. Alright, any questions in the chat? 5.2 for damage only with specials. Doctor Strange may be useful for that. Excuse me. Tanu asks, unduped X23 worth a 550? Man, I'm dying here. Yes, I believe she is still worth a 550. A little bit of that depends upon what your other options are. If you have an awakened Wolverine If you have Iceman, if you have Archangel, I think I would prioritize all of those characters ahead of X-23 and Duped. But if you don't have any of those, then definitely take her up to 550. Okay, Masset Oto. Is it worth to rank 5 a class mastery? Or have 2 class masteries up to rank 4? I have Mystic Dispersion to rank 4, wondering maxing it or investing in tech. That's not even a question, dude. Tech, Collar, and Pure Skill are not even close to Mystic Dispersion. So personally, I would put the points into Mystic Dispersion. Question mark, Joel, you're awesome. Thank you. Here's my question. What would your wife do if you live stream for 8 hours straight? Well, if I did that, she probably would be asleep, so I don't think she would care. Just a Casual Gamer can take 2 champs to rank 4. Hawkeye. Okay, so can take 2 champs to rank 4. Hawkeye, Vision, Cap World War II, Mordo, Elektra. Already have Wolverine at rank 4. In that case, I probably would skip on Elektra and pick up one of the power control champs. So either Hawkeye or Vision. Probably would take Vision first for his double immunity. And then it's between Cap and Mordo. Depends upon if you need a defender. I would take Mordo. If not, I would take Cap for his overall utility. I'm gonna jump back over into chats. Let's see what questions we got here. Joe Philippus. Joel, do you think any characters deserve a nerf? Are there any that are too OP? That's a good question. I don't think I've had that question before. I don't think that anybody is too OP right now. The nature of video games, you will always have some characters that are better than others. Or in shooters, you'll have guns that are better than others. It's just the nature of games. You know, so we clearly have some characters at the top. You've got Archangel, Gwenpool, Voodoo, Dormammu, Iceman. I don't feel like any of those are OP in the sense of how Scarlet Witch used to be. I think the game is in a pretty good sense, or is in a pretty good state right now. I think if anything, there are a lot of champs that need a buff more so than there are characters who need a nerf. Nicolay, would you recommend rank 3 Drax, Superior Iron Man, or Joe Fixit all unduped? That is a hard pass on Joe Fixit and Superior Iron Man without his regen from his ability, Awakened ability. I would not rank him up. Drax is still a pretty good offensive champ, even unduped. So yeah, I would take Drax out of that. Randy Butternubs. That's quite the name, dude. What do you think about taking a Cosmic to rank 5? I have Drax and Hyperion. I'm considering it's Hyperion hands down, my friend. Yeah, that is not even a debate. It's Hyperion. One more from the comment section, then I'll jump back over to the chat. Thoughts on Quake for Alliance War defense? I have run into Quake on a number of occasions on Alliance War defense. I've not really ever had an issue with her. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about that one because I personally have not had any problems there. I can't think of any nodes that I would bring her in that I wouldn't probably want to prioritize, like Spider-Man or Magic or Hyperion or somebody else, Mordo over Quake. If somebody's got a thought on that in the chat, I would love to hear it. All right, we jump to the chats. What do we got going on in chat here? And thanks to everybody who has jumped in here. I know that I missed a lot of comments, but it's just kind of the nature of what I've got going on today. Cameron Fathy is here, the one mod to rule all the others. Yeah, Cameron's a good man. Put Quake on the left mini. That's interesting. Big previous message, please. All right, Infinity Gamers, let me look for you. Where you at, bro? Where are you at? Where are you at? Please read this. Civil Warrior has been in a featured 5-star 3 times now. This can't be ignored. Kabam is bringing back old featured champs. Yeah, I don't know how to comment on that, man. Clearly something is going on right now. I don't know if Punisher 2099 is not going to be a playable character, if they are having some bugs that they've run into unexpectedly and they're having to push it back, or if this is signaling the fact that he's not going to be a playable character. I'm not sure, but clearly something has screwed up the timeline there. I guess we will have to wait and see what's going on. Okay, just a couple more comments here from yesterday's video, and then I'll jump into the chat. Doc Strange, what's up, dude? So on Canva, it says you can choose your own design. Which do you choose to make your thumbnails? Yeah, I choose my own design, set up the pixels to the dimensions that I need, and move forward from there. I always get questions about Canva. Charles Xavier, I'm having trouble baiting specials. I've tried to evade back and run forward, but eventually end up against the wall, which means I've got to hit their shield. Yeah, the tricky part with that is if you evade, well, there's two parts to this. If you evade back and there's a lot of space between you and the person you're playing, you're really only going to be able to bait out specials that are projectiles. That seems to work pretty well. For anybody else who's got a physical special, like, I don't know, Juggernaut, Hulk's S2, A-Bomb, pick anybody with a physical special, you actually want to keep that distance between you fairly close, because if you're evading back a lot and holding down your block, you're not going to be able to bait that thing out. There is a fine line between being able to stand there with your block down and bait it out and evading back to not get hit. It just takes practice. I wish I had a better answer for you. A lot of the times what I do after a 5-hit combo or after a special, if you stand there for just half a second with your block down, you usually can bait it out. I don't know. Sometimes I find myself not able to bait out specials. Sometimes I do the same thing and it pops out. So it all just takes practice, my friend. Raul, I scored 5.2 million for Hyperion, didn't get him. I'm sorry, my friend. Then opened a 4-star crystal and got Dormammu. Thoughts? Well, I'm sorry that you missed Hyperion. I also missed him the first round. Thankfully, I did pick him up the second round. Dormammu is one of the best new featured champs. I just spit all over my screen. One of the best new champs in the game. So a good consolation prize, I suppose. All right, one more question from the comments section. Karthik, need to know how you edit those thumbnails, the software you use, tips, and whatever you can answer. Love the content. Karthik, yeah, man, I get questions about that all the time. I don't use anything special. I use Canva, C-A-N-V-A, canva.com. That's what I've used since the very beginning of my channel. Yeah, C-A-N-V-A, go check it out. All right, I'm going to jump back over into the chat. If you're just now jumping in, well, no, how do I want to put this? I've answered all of the comments from that video yesterday. So if I didn't read your comment like iMac, it was because it was something stupid. But all the actual questions I got to. So from this point moving forward in the video, I'm just going to hang out in chat and answer some questions there. What time is it, by the way? It's 12:30. Yeah, I've got a few more minutes. I'll hang out with you guys. Hyperion power gain war node. Your opinion? Yes, I actually got killed by him twice today on a power gain node. I freaking hate Hyperion on that node. So far, I don't have a powerful 5-star. First Yellow Jacket, and then Winter Soldier is too low. Yeah, you could have done much worse, though, my friend. You could have pulled Ant-Man, Iron Patriot. I'm a big fan of Winter Soldier. Yellow Jacket's a pretty good defender. Viperman, who is better to build a war defensive team with? Individual high-ranked champions or build around a synergy team? Well, I would not build a synergy team just for the sake of a synergy team if those champions are bad. Always prioritize bringing in champs that are hard to play against. And then as you build your roster and you've got the chance to interchange champs, if synergies make sense, then great. But if not, don't worry about it. Always prioritize the more difficult champs to play against. Adam McCarthy, my last 2 4-star crystals have been Gwenpool and Archangel. The 3 before that were all Howard. Huh. All of mine have been Ant-Man, so maybe that's leading up to something good. I don't know. Chat not connecting. Is chat not working for everybody? It seems to be working fine on my end, but yeah, let me know. Joey Melu, what is up, dude? Happy Friday. Yeah, dude. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Ready to get out of the office. And I do apologize. Excuse me. I took my lighting home last night. I was going to record this Casual Friday video last night, and it just didn't come together. And I left all of my lighting at my house today, so if it looks a little bit dark in here, that is why. I do apologize. Karthik, what's up, dude? Gonna break my heart if you don't pick my question, bro. I was the first one to see that video. Karthik, I got through all of the questions in that video, man. So definitely go back and watch those. I answered them in order. Ham Crusher, do you think a duped Iceman, let me get through here, is better for AQ or AW? And if AW, defense or attack? Ham Crusher, that is the beauty of Iceman, and why when I did my top 10 characters so far for 2017, I put him as number 1. I'm sorry, I've lost my Elgato. Because he is good in all aspects of the game. He's a good defender. He is an even better offensive AW attack character, in my opinion. You can use him in AQ. Really, really strong champ. Joel, am I not your old supporter? Infinity, what does that mean, my friend? Of course. We got a lot of people who are OG supporters, dude. Hey, Joel, you still use willpower? I do still use willpower, yes. Just lost my T4 basic streak, screw you, deathmatch. Yeah, sometimes I get impatient and bring in teams like that as well to trigger that, dude. Sorry, just got here. Not sure if you said, but what do you think about the new cachet offer? Actually, I have not looked at it yet. Let me jump out and check that. Hang on a second. I don't see it. Let me restart the game real quick. While that's happening, I've got to get a tissue. I'm still, I guess, recovering from last week's virus. Give me 1 second. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Let me see what the offer is here. Okay, so it's a 4-star character. Wait, what? It's a 4-star hero crystal, 1,000 5-star shards, and signature stones? Huh. Are they trolling us because they screwed up the Punisher 2099? Is this like a compensation? I mean, normally the 4-star crystal is like 2,500 units, isn't it? So I guess in that sense, it's about 1,000. It's 1,000 units less for the same crystal for 1,000 5-star shard. I mean, I guess if you want to compare it to the normal 4-star crystal, then it's great. Me personally, I don't know. It's not worth over 1,000 units for a 4-star character, because in my circumstance, I get pretty much two 4-star crystals every single week. However, if you're a newer player to the game, this might not be a bad pickup, because 5-star shards are hard to come by for newer characters. Then on the other hand, if you're a newer character, you probably don't have just 1,500 units laying around. But yeah, I've seen much worse offers than that. I'll put it that way. Oops, that is not what I wanted. We've got the event quest, event completion going on. I've got to get to the minimum here. Uh-oh, forgot to forward my phone. Sorry about that. Okay. Hang on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I am still at my office. I've got lunch break between 12 and 1, so I'll come back to that in a second. Okay, where were we in the chat? Seaton's in the house. What's up, dude? You are welcome to stay. I have no crystal openings today, so you are welcome in the chat. Joel's a handsome man. I would. What? What are we talking about? I don't know. I've missed so many comments in the chat here. My apologies. And yes, Seaton, by the way, dude, I did just watch your video. You crack me up, man, with your Milk the Whales. I'm considering making a response to your response video. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Blubbery Whale here, Spider77. Yeah, it takes all kinds to make the Kabam world go round, I suppose. Winter Soldier cutoff. I don't expect it to be that high, actually. you know, like Venom, Doctor Strange, who else was down? I think we saw the cutoffs, what, around like 2.5, 2.6, something like that. So I would expect the cutoff for Winter Soldier to fall in line very similar to that. Collector down in 3 tries. Yay, this is the best. Yeah, dude, I don't know if I've seen anybody do it in 3 tries or less. It all just depends upon how often the unstoppable ability is going to kick in, because that really, if you've got vision and you're pretty good at intercepting, you can do really well, but it totally screws you over when that unstoppable ability kicks in. There's no way to play around it. Jake the Cakeist? It's quite the name, my friend. What's up, dude? Oh, you're welcome, man. Seaton was chatting to chat yesterday. We were talking about an MCOC podcast, and they said you wanted to do, yeah, dude. What day was that? I think it was Wednesday night. Somebody had brought it up in my chat, was talking about podcast, and I thought it was a great idea. I don't think anybody had been doing it. I was looking into all that is required to put up a podcast. I haven't done a ton of research on it, but yeah, I am totally down to do that. I think having a podcast that recapped, and the way that I was looking at it was maybe doing it like once or twice a week, like having maybe once at the beginning or end of the week doing a full recap on the previous week in MCOC, and then maybe having it midweek with like a special guest or doing cutoff predictions, or I don't know. But yeah, I think a podcast would be a lot of fun to do. But you will probably beat me to that. I can't decide if I should get the offer or not. Laura, it is a fairly decent offer if you compare it to the normal cost. I don't know. If you can get a 4-star character, if you can get 4,000 shards every week on your own, then I wouldn't purchase it. Savage, what's good, man? Vignac, what's up, guys? Can you get Awakening from the 4-star signature stones? No, you cannot. You're saying how you'd be the best host for it. Dude, I appreciate that, man. I would actually have a lot of fun doing that. Yeah, I had more fun on Brian Grant's Labyrinth of Legends run, just doing the commentary, that, yeah, I think if the podcast did well, I may just step away from YouTube altogether. But that is very much in the future. That's a long way down the road. Bulldoggernaut, Joel, I'm an audio engineer, and I've hosted a large podcast for several years. You are welcome to hit me up for info. Bulldoggernaut, yeah, dude. You should send me an email. Yeah, send me an email, dude. That way I've got your contact info. I'm good at intercepting, no doubt about that, but that unstoppable killed me twice. Yeah. I think the over-aggressiveness of the collector actually makes intercepting easier than it normally would be. I think I might have somebody pulling up to the office. Hang on one second. Oh my god, that is yeah, see, no other content creators in this community deal with what I have to deal with. Like I'm working right now. Like technically I'm on my lunch break, but that doesn't mean anything. Like people just pull up and come in even though I've got the lights off and a clock there. I've got a sign there saying I'll be back at 1 o'clock. Doesn't make any difference. They're just gonna walk in when they want to walk in. And by the way, if you're just hopping in here and you ask a question on the submission video yesterday, I did cover all of those questions within like the first 20-ish minutes of the video. So yeah, if you ask a question, I cover those. Just go back. What's your thoughts on a duped Winter Soldier rank 455? Well, I have mine at rank 4. I'm a big fan of him. Didn't these people know that Joel is an internet superstar? How dare they interrupt his stream? Dude, the day when I get legit internet at my house, like, Like, I've been doing this now where I go home and I come back to the office to be able to stream and everything. And I've kind of gotten into a routine and I'm used to it. But then I realized, like, I don't necessarily have to do it this way. Like, if I could get internet at my house, it would be so different. I would stream every single night if I had internet more accessible. But it's where I'm at right now. On that grind 24/7, dude. You don't even know. That's what happens when you have a lot of bills, you're married, have a child, and another on the way. Rank 4 my Mordo and Winter Soldier today. Your video helped me a lot to decide. Nicolay, yeah, dude, you actually asked a question in the submission video. I did cover that as well, man. You need gameplay of me beating the Collector in 3 tries. I don't know if I need it, but I certainly will take it. I'm going to put together a 5.2 guide at some point. So that would be helpful if you want to send that my way. The Real Deal, how are you doing, buddy? I'm all good, man. Happy that it's Friday, ready for the weekend, ready to get out of this office. I really need Awakening Gems. What are the quickest ways to find them? You rock. Thank you for the subscription, whoever that was. Awakening Gems are not an easy thing to come by. If you have not finished 5.1, 100% exploration, there's one in there. Outside of that, typically they are provided through offers. Sometimes we see them as part of compensation packages. But yeah, they're not easy to come by. There's no quick way of building those unless you want to buy every single offer. Mine wasn't covered, very sure of it. Ouch, man, ouch. Karthik, you're lying, my friend. I answered every single question that was over there. Darshan, quick question. Should I rank up Captain World War II or Cap America to rank 5? I would take your classic Cap. Well, is he awakened? Classic Cap really needs to be awakened. He doesn't really get that perfect block ability until you get him awakened. If he's unawakened, I probably would take World War II Cap. Civil Warrior is beating up my rogue. Just woke up. I live in the same time zone as you. Dude, you just woke up. It's almost 1 o'clock. It's all good, man. No overlay, going the simple route. Quick shot. This is just, it's a different type of stream. Yeah, I wanted to do, I guess, something a little more simplified. Was jumping back and forth between yesterday's video, answering all of the questions from that submission video, just hanging out with you guys a little bit in the chat. I've got about 10 more minutes before my lunch break is over. Then I gotta get back to it. Is Haitian refugee bad-mouthing BG? That's just kind of what he does. That's his thing, man. For 2-star Civil Warrior. I accidentally awakened 5 Rhino a few months back, and I sent a ticket to Kabam to ask them to give me that Awakening Gem back. You can, but I guarantee you that you are not going to get anywhere on that, dude. Brandon, I have a classic Spider-Man 4-star and 5-star, but unduped. Is a 4-star Spider-Man worth using an Awakening Gem on, or should I wait to dupe my 5-star Spider-Man? In a perfect world, if you knew that you were going to awaken your Spider-Man as a 5-star character soon, then yes. However, you just don't know. I mean, you could awaken him in your next crystal. It could be a year from now, so... If you have a Science Awakening Gem and you already have, let's say, Hulk Awakened and one of the captains, Captain America's Awakened, then yes, he's still a very, very good defender. Joel, did you get the blue wrench last night on Keith's stream? No, Keith modded me long ago, my friend. Keith and I have been friends since I started. He started right before I did, and he actually pushed a lot of people my way at the very beginning, so I owe a lot of the success to the channel to Keith Winnett. But I guess I just got distracted then. We'll catch this again after you're done streaming. If you can check my last to check, please, thank you. I think your last was about the software that I use, I believe, for my thumbnails. If that is the case, I did answer it. Will we open more Ant-Man or Winter Soldier soon? I'm actually fairly close to another 5-star, believe it or not. I opened a 5-star champ last Saturday, and I'm already back up to 5,700. Let me double check that real quick. It's either 4,700 or 5,700. I think it's 5,700. Yeah, 5,749. So that's not bad for 1 week's worth of crystal shard collecting. Pulled a 5-star Electra. She's beastly. Dude, I would love to pull a 5-star Electra. Joel, is your wife getting good internet connection at home? Here's the thing. If we could get internet connection where we live, we would. Unfortunately, where we live right now, we do not have an option to get internet from one of the major providers. We are stuck getting a mobile hotspot. That is the only thing that is provided where we are at. And the upload speed is not enough to be able to support live streaming. So it is what it is right now. I really like my house. I love where we live. It's a beautiful home. It has a lot of potential. The lot is beautiful. We have nobody behind us. So when we moved in, you know, we moved in with the idea of being in this house for a long, long time. Never in a million years did we imagine there would not be internet here. So I don't know. It just depends upon what the channel does. This is, I don't know. When I started this, it was never really with the intent of making this a full-time career or job in any sense. You know, the money that comes in is awesome. Helps to support my family, especially with the new child that we're expecting. But I don't know if the channel continues to grow. I don't know where I'll be in another year from now, but I don't know. One day at a time. Hey Joel, who should I rank 5 for Alliance War defense, Electro or Miles Morales? That's an interesting question. I think in the higher tiers, Electro is pretty much garbage. He's way too easy to kill. So in the higher tiers, he's pretty much being phased out. I don't see a whole lot of Miles Morales being used, so that actually would be interesting. I think just for something different, you should take up Miles Morales. I didn't mean the comments on the video, just my chat here. It's okay, just some good stuff about your work and love. In that comment, basically saying, love your content. Okay, Karthik, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was super confused because I knew for sure that I'd answered your question over there. Rubber Ducky fam, what's up, man? Sorry to come on so late. What's new? Dude, it's all good. I'm just hanging out with you guys over lunch, answering some questions. I wish I could stream at this time every day, but it doesn't always come together. Can somebody block Haitian? Just root inappropriate, wrong place, wrong time. No need for that. This isn't Brian Grant's stream, please. It's annoying. Yeah, Haitian, dude, I'm all for a little bit of fun here and there. But yeah, dude, if you could tone it down just a little bit. BG's a good guy. I don't want to block him. Haitian has been a big supporter of mine for a long time. 5 Loki opinion. Ouch. I'm sorry, my friend. He's not that great. Yeah, not much else needs to be said, unfortunately. Joel, if you're having a child, do you have any names picked out? We do. We stole a couple of family names from my father and from her grandfather. Joseph Allen will be his name. Due in September, be our second son. Pregnant, congrats. Yes, I guess I haven't really talked about that in a while. We've had a lot of new people to the channel, so yeah, thanks for the congratulations. My wife is expecting in September with our second child. Joel, who is your top 5 Alliance War defense champs? Very easily Hyperion and Magic at the top. Dormammu, as long as he is awakened, is a nightmare as well. Do I want to say Iceman? I know people really like his Cold Snap ability. Outside of that, I don't really find him a difficult champ to play around. I run into Iceman a lot on Thorn's nodes. I would say Dormammu, Magic, Hyperion. I think Mordo is still a pretty good defender, especially in the mid to lower tiers. And I don't know, that fifth spot is probably wide open. Not sure who I would put there. I see Hood a lot on unblockable S2s. I see Mystic Dispersion Juggernauts a lot. Oh, Nightcrawler. That's where it is. Yep. Nightcrawler, as many times as I've played him, he still finds ways here and there to take me out. Joel, if you're with us for lunch, then when do you eat? I don't. Believe it or not. Yeah, when I hang out with you guys, I just, I go without. Thoughts on a 5-star Guillotine? I think 5-star Guillotine is slightly underrated. I think she is an excellent offensive champ. I think her bleed is underrated. If you can get her awakened, even having that little bit of regen is nice as well. I would not mind at all grabbing a 5-star Guillotine. I came back. I sensed the disturbance in the troll forest. Jar, good to have you here, man. You working today? I'm assuming not. Hyperion cutoff was 5.8 million. Yeah, it was actually, it was a little bit higher than I expected it to be. I was expecting the cutoff to fall down below 5.5. Beast or X23 duped to rank 5 or wait for Psylocke Iceman. Ooh. If you've already got a Wolverine at 550, then I probably would wait on X23. I think they're very, very similar champs. Too similar to take up right now with Iceman. Although, I'm not sure. When is Iceman coming? I don't know when he's coming as a basic. I'm not sure that really answers any of your question. I probably would take up Beast, man. If you want to do one of them, if you've already got Wolverine, I'd take Beast. If you don't have Wolverine, then take X23. She's an excellent champ. Really, Hyperion is so easy to fight. Anthony, I guess I should have left like a little caveat there. It depends upon if he is on a power gain node. He is still a little bit of a pain to deal with. I tried fighting him today. I brought in my Magic, which my Magic was excellent as an Alliance War offensive character, but I had a little bit of trouble with him because with his extra power gain plus the buff to his power gain, I couldn't get to my S2 in time to be able to power lock him before all of my power was drained. So he's a pain on that power gain node. He releases late July for Iceman. Yeah, I would probably wait for him then. Hi from Russia, Demon Show. What's up, man? Good to have you here this afternoon. Joel, shall I open a 5-star crystal tonight or wait on Iceman? But I can't get another 15k shard by the time Iceman comes around. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. I feel like everybody knows my opinion on the 15k crystals. I personally don't go for them only because I'm trying to build my roster of 5-star characters quickly to be able to help out in the featured arenas, which unfortunately that has not gone well at all. I keep duping the exact same characters over and over, but that is my position. Iceman is an excellent character. If you were ever going to go for a featured champ, he's definitely one to wait. So if you're thinking about it, then I would say, then yes, go for it, man. Just keep baiting L1s. It's long but easy sometimes. The double power gain can suck. Yeah, well, I mean, that is the tactic that I try to use. However, that's much easier said than done. Already got a Wolvie, like Beast a lot. Yeah, then I would take Beast. Beast is a lot of fun to play. If nothing else, and it's kind of coincidental he's right here, but if nothing else, he just has a very different play style, and it's very refreshing just to play with somebody different every once in a while. Very bad in understanding speaking English. It's all good, dude. Okay, it is 12:58 right now. Gonna have to cut this thing because I gotta go back to work. But yeah, if you are just tuning in, looking for your question from the submission video yesterday, I answered all of those questions the first probably 20 minutes of the video. So definitely go and check those out. Thank you guys for coming by and stopping by. I hate to be able to leave you all like this, but I am in the middle of work and I got to get back to it. All right, sir. Consider it a tone down out of respect. Haitian, dude, it's all good, man. I understand what you're doing. You don't really mean anything by it, but I could see where it might offend some people, so it's all good, dude. Keep coming in the chat. Hashtag Nerf Brian Grant. All right, guys, have a great afternoon. I probably... depends upon what I'm doing this evening, but my plan is to come back tonight and live stream tonight. Got to get through the master mode of the special event, or the heroic, so that I can get into master mode. I'm running out of time, and I need to put in some work there. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. Sorry if I missed your questions. Hopefully I got to a lot of them there. But yeah, have a great Friday. If I don't see you until tonight, or whenever I see you, either way, Have a good day. Take care, guys.